Happy June 13, 2017. Clay here again. Just trying to, I don't know, present something for the day. I was talking to Mark Jr., trying to convince him to just record something. He and I are trying to make a new podcast. Something about, heavier subjects. Things that interest us. And we recorded one and have since scrapped it because we were dissatisfied with our ability to articulate our ideas. And the efficacy of our delivery. Anyhow, so I'm trying to convince Mark Jr. to do what I've been doing lately and just talk. I talk into my windshield. I told him, prop your phone in your dash, put it in your GPS holder, whatever, and just talk so that you can get used to the idea of presenting your ideas to a camera or microphone. And hopefully he'll do it. That man can rant. I mean, he's not crazy like Alex Jones, but he's got some shit to say. And he's got derisive words for anyone in a position of power, and it can be pretty entertaining. So if he just does that, I don't know, I think maybe you guys would like it. Summertime here. Hot. That's why you see me sweaty, and people are running loud-ass fucking equipment all the daylight hours. Anyhow, where was I? Yes. Aside from the idea of just getting used to talking into the camera, we're also looking for constructive criticism. The first 3 episodes of Things Clay Thinks were just my attempts at conveying the news that I thought was interesting, concisely, and providing my ideas and trying to ask compelling questions, even if I don't have answers, which you'll find I often don't. I just want to make people think about the world they occupy. I know that sounds high-minded and whatnot, but what the fuck ever. So if I'm doing things wrong in this series, if I'm doing things right, I want to hear both sides of that tale. I'm going to be my own harshest critic, I always am. But that doesn't mean I don't need outside input. Whatever Mark Jr. creates, if he creates anything, we need the same for him. And I guess I can't ever guarantee that I'm going to cover the news or ideas that most interest you, the viewer. It's not really how things work. If I'm talking about something that doesn't really interest me because it interests you, I might not have a good presentation to make. So it has to be interesting to me. And I guess if the stories of the day in the thumbnail don't interest you, don't watch. It's cool. I don't mind. It was kind of funny. Mark Jr. actually started to get on a rant about something while we were talking about him ranting into his phone, into his camera, into his windshield. So yeah, I couldn't find any interesting stories today. At least not anything that I wanted to ask questions about. And all the stories that I've talked about thus far, they're, of course they're still ongoing. Jeff Sessions is set to testify today, I think, or soon. And that's a furtherance of the James Comey testimony, and Donald Trump is talking about firing Robert Mueller, which, God, You know, people talk about optics, you know, the way something looks to the court of public opinion. And people often deride the term optics, but it's a good one. It makes sense, and it is effective. Not the term, but the court of public opinion. And to fire the man who's investigating you twice, God, he can't help but make Nixonian comparisons. It's so ridiculous. But can't stop the president. I mean, he only has so much power, but you can't stop him from wielding the power he has. And the right keeps talking about it like it's some grand conspiracy. And don't get me wrong, I'm neither left nor right. I am a rather liberal person, but I have conservative leanings, as I've said before. But the right, not extremist right, but the far right, if we want to categorize shit. Anyway, the right is making it out as if there's some grand deep state conspiracy to remove Donald Trump from office. He's trying to do it himself. He's constantly making a fool of himself. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. Enjoy. See you all tomorrow.